All right, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy GODSOWN DJ, aka God in the Wax, bringing you another video. So this time I want to talk about Phase DJ, which is what I have going here on these two turntables, Reloop 7000 Mark II. So basically, Phase recently, a few weeks ago, released an update, maybe a month or so ago, uh, firmware version 9.0, which updated the receiver and the remotes to version 9.0. And the phase manager went up to 2.4.5, I believe it is. And I just want to say that that release is pretty dope. So basically, a lot of the Q drift issues are gone. There's still a little bit of Q drift. If you loop or beat juggle and things like that, you might notice that you have to hit the Q point to get it right on point. But it's pretty spot on. It's very minimal. Like it's very like a millimeter off. You know what I mean? Like a very small amount off of where you originally started at. So they're getting pretty close to having it be perfect. It's pretty much darn near perfect. Because when you're scratching and when you beat juggling and things like that, such a small amount you really don't notice it. It doesn't affect your performance at all. So basically, the way I have my phase hooked up is I have the phase receiver here, as you can see here, and I have the USB stick or the USB cable going to the laptop, and it's using HID mode in Serato DJ Pro. Now, another thing that new phase firmware update unlocked or activated was that DJ software manufacturers or makers can use HID mode in their DJ software with no problem. So at this point, it's up to Rekordbox and Virtual DJ and Tractor and any other DJ software, algorithm DJ, whatever, to integrate Phase HID mode in their software. Phase unlocked it. You can do it if your DJ software maker. You can make it happen. There's nothing blocking you from doing it anymore. So whatever they had going with Serato, where Serato was exclusively the software that you could use HID mode with Phase, is gone. It's done now. So hopefully Rekordbox and Tractor and Algorithm DJ and all these DJ makers or DJ software makers integrate HID mode with Phase into their software so we can use it and enjoy it if you prefer those softwares or if your hardware works with those softwares. But yeah, it's pretty rock steady. So I'm going to do a quick, I'm going to loop this beat here and, play it for you and let you see how accurate it is at this point. Now, what I will say is that I would still, even though they've really done a rock steady update to this, I would still make sure that your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi is off if you can turn it off, or if you can change the channel that it broadcasts on, I would do that. Anyway, let me show you real quick just how good Phase is, how Phase is working for me right now. So 1 second. All right, so that was just a quick mess around real quick just to show you how good or how phase is tracking. And as you can see, if I put it back at 12 o'clock, it's pretty close to where it was. Might be slightly off, a little bit there. So like you can see that one's slightly off. This one's slightly off, but it's very minimal, and you can work with it. You know what I mean? When phase first came out, I was kind of disappointed in it because I was trying to practice beat juggling and practice scratching and things like that. I don't really beat juggle too much. I do more looping, and then I do more scratching and practice scratching more so when I have time to do it. I do work full time in IT, so it's kind of hard to get time on the decks. But what I will say is that, when phase first came out, it wasn't very good as far as scratching or beat juggling and things like that. And there was so much cue drift and different issues you would encounter, and they slowly but surely improved the software and improved the way the phase performed. And now I think it's pretty rock steady. Now, one thing I will say is that I was using an older version of Serato DJ Pro when this came out. It was still Serato version 3.0. I think it might have been the first or second 3.0 version that was out. And it was working with the 7.0 version of phase. It was working really good with that, almost as good as this version is. But when I upgraded to 9.0, it went to crap. It wouldn't work very well. I was getting a lot of cue drift and a lot of different issues. Tried to update my Serato to the most recent version, and once I did that, phase was pretty rock steady or working as good as it is right now. So I definitely recommend, if you're using an older version of Serato, update your version when you update the phase, and you should see better performance out of the phase units with Serato DJ Pro. And I can only speak for Serato DJ Pro. That's the main software I use. I do mess with algorithm every once in a while, but I haven't messed with that in quite a few months. So, but anyway, phase is pretty rock solid. I'm enjoying it a lot. If you're a DJ and you DJ at parties or clubs or bars or events or arenas or anything like that, and you have issues with feedback and such, definitely this can really get you going in a good direction. It help you when you're doing your DVS mixing with your digital music on whatever DJ software you use. I remember DJ Jazzy Jeff, when he was talking about phase, he mentioned that it was one show he did where they had the bass or the subwoofers like right behind the DJ deck. So anytime bass hit, it would shake the needles or shake the turntables so much that it was hard for him to mix. You know what I mean? And in a situation like that, phase would be very useful. Because it's not like the needles where if it gets shaken, or if the turntable shakes or if the table shakes and the needle's bouncing, you're not going to get any effect on the music, because phase is, it's magnetically locked onto the vinyl. It spins like it's supposed to, and it'll stay rock steady as a good clean control tone signal. Or in a phase HID case, whatever they're using with the hardware integration with phase and the laptop and Serato DJ Pro, is rock solid. So even if you're getting people bumping the table, or the bass shaking the table, or the turntable, or whatever the case may be, you're not going to have any issues. Anyway, I just want to put up a quick video, get another video up on my channel. I'll probably try to put some more videos up maybe this weekend about some other topics. But I'm definitely loving phase. It's working really well. At this point, I would recommend somebody pick it up. It's definitely dope. Now, one thing I would like to see with phase, I know it's probably not possible on this version, but maybe on the next version they come out with, they should make this phase receiving unit a Serato audio interface, or maybe like a few different DJ software's audio interface, if they can do something like that. But make it where when you plug this into the laptop, it unlocks your DJ software natively. So it unlocks the DJ software, the Pro version, and then also the DVS version of the software, whether that be Serato and Rekordbox, or whatever the case may be. And what that would do is you could just plug in the RCAs into your analog mixer, and then you could use phase with the DJ software, and you wouldn't need like a reloop flux or a Denon DS1 or anything like that. Now, one thing I will suggest for phase is that it can be kind of difficult if you don't have a lot of space like this. I have this Odyssey table here for my DJ setup. I bought a laptop stand that has has the top piece where you put the laptop on top of it, but then underneath that it has another little shelf where I put my phase receiver and the remotes when I'm charging them, and it works out pretty well. So definitely pick up something like that. You can get those from, look on GODSOWN or Hollywood DJ or Sweetwater, see what kind of laptop stands they have. But I believe this is a Pro X stand that I have here that has that little shelf on it where you can put the phase receiver at. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Let me know what you're doing with phase, how you're liking phase, if you're enjoying using it, if there's any changes you'd like to see or additional things you'd like to see go on with it, or if you're having problems with it, maybe I can help you out with those. But anyway, have a good one. Peace. Later.